Tracy for Intuitive Tracy Roy with your Cosmic Intuitive Weekly Reading for June 12th through 18th, 2017. Hi, little hawk. So I'm sitting in the park. I just took a bike ride, and I thought, well, I'll take time to do it now. So if we have any disturbances, like dogs barking in that, well, welcome to a day in the park. And I am a little cricket here. So, yeah, so I'm having my car detailed today because it's disgustingly dirty, and so I finally took the jump to get it detailed. You know, after so many years of doing it yourself, with all these services around for it to be done and be done well, why not take advantage of it? And in this case, it's someone that's an entrepreneur and works for themselves, so better even then to, you know, give them the business, shop local, as they say. So interestingly enough, regarding having my car detailed just before I jump to Whitehawk and get your weekly reading, I always see the car as kind of your goals in life. And so look around you, you know, your car, if it's in disrepair or you know, disheveled and dirty, you know, that can be an indicator of what's going on in your own life. And the same goes for your home. If your home is always disorganized, in disrepair, disheveled, dirty, then that is, in a nutshell, your life. It's reflecting back to you, your life. Now, on the other side of the coin, there are those people who are very organized and everything's meticulous. But that's also the, you know, your OCD people about having their house spotless. That again is a reflection of what's going on in your inner world. So if it's disheveled and disorganized, well, that's kind of what's going on inside of you. So perhaps take some time to take some courses on getting organized, or read up, you know, in magazines or online blogs, because they're a dime a dozen, on how to get organized. Sorry, as I eat my hair here. And do your best to get organized. They say it takes 30 days to change a habit, right? So in getting my car detailed, I just thought of the importance of that, you know, that kept screaming out to me, Tracy, your car is a mess, Tracy, your car is a mess, Tracy, your car is a mess, you know. And I knew I had to get it done. And then it became like, oh, you know, I'm so humiliated by it. But I have 2 small children, and, you know, we're in the car a lot, coming and going. But I knew it had to get done, and it wasn't something I could do. So why not give it to somebody else to do? And so that is what I'm having done, and I expect, of course, miracles to happen after it's done, right, within my inner life, and goals to just start to sparkle and be shiny and brand new again, right? And I bet you they will, because in doing this intuitive work over the last, you know, 14, 15 years, that is what came to me. That is how it came to me, through spirit. They would show me these things. You know, what's driving your goals? Well, have a look at your car. How's your car look? You know, it can be old, it can be vintage, it can be all those things, but is it clean? Is it organized? Is it in disrepair? Because then if it's in disrepair and messy, then maybe your goals are kind of messy and all over the place. And maybe your goals are in disrepair and need some attention. So take a look at your car. If you're always getting drives by somebody else and you don't drive, well, maybe your goals are driven by somebody else. And that is exactly how it comes. There's, like I always say, it's not rocket science, intuition. It's really very easy, and the signs are always around you. Okay, kids. So that's what I just wanted to start off with. So that's an intuitive tip for you as I wait for my car to be detailed, which forced me to get out into nature and bike, which was really good for me anyways. Okay, so this is me. I am going to go get Whitehawk. I'm using a beautiful fluorite today. See that? And it's not purples and browns. It's beautiful greens and browns, which is an unusual fluorite, which is what attracted it to me. Okay. Let's go get the big guy. Let's see what's on tap for the upcoming week of June for the collective consciousness. I can hear kids playing out at recess at their school right now. Beautiful birds chirping. So let's see if that's what next week's going to bring us. Indeed, little ones. Welcome one and welcome all to what will turn out to be a less than tumultuous week. Meaning, yes, it will be less than tumultuous, friends. Meaning, although there may be some strain, or there may be some friction, there may be some pulling, in the end, it will be small, and it will not be adhering. It will simply be a nuisance and annoying. Nothing, no major changes. However, throughout the rest of the week, you will find that the majority of it will be filled with light and peace and happiness. A return to play, as you hear the children playing in the background. A return to singing and nature and hanging out, he says, is what you will find. Indeed, the week will turn out to be. So for the most part, it is a very healthy week, a very uplifting week, a week one we would very much want to live in, to be in. However, there will be some annoyances that occur, some friction for some people, but nothing that will be long-lasting, just like a little fly that you kind of flick away. You know, that's it, he says, that's all. So be blessed in knowing that in the upcoming week, there will be a return to lightness and happiness and joyfulness, as you can hear the children in the background. Be blessed, children, on this newfound journey of yours in this upcoming week. God bless. Thank you, Whitehawk. I don't know if you can see them. Like the kids, I don't know, can you see them way over there? I don't know. Are they walking over there? I guess there's school walking up the street. So all you hear is these kids going on. I'm sure they'll be out very soon in our neck of the woods. Okay, so I'm going to do your card pull as I balance my phone on my knee. So I'm sorry if this is kind of a jittery session, video or recording, whatever you want to call it. And let's see what the week has for the collective consciousness for June 12th through 18th. Okay, so we're going to have an upside down card. And that's okay. We're getting really good at these upside down cards. Okay, so it's raising your standards. I do happen to really like, oh no, the kids are coming closer. Ah, a kid. Anyways, raising your standards. So it's going to be kind of that you're going to be, it's not a negative raising your standards. It's going to be that you're going to become aware of places in your life where you need to raise your standards. So for instance, we were talking about detailing my car, ha ha ha, no coincidence, right? We were talking about perhaps cleaning up your house a bit more, maybe your office needs a bit more cleaning. So maybe there's places like that where you need to raise your standards. You're going to become more aware of, yeah, you know what, I need to raise my standards there. Or it could come to you in another place. Maybe it's your study habits and you'll have to raise your standards as to where, you know, raise your standards as to how you study, how long you study, what your note taking. It could be anything like that. Raising your standards could be about if you are a YouTuber. It could be about using the latest technology, learning a new camera, you know, so you're going to be raising your standards somewhere. Could be that in your relationship you become more aware of how you need to raise your standards in your relationship in getting your needs met. So look for places in your life that you're going to want to raise your standards. It could be how you speak to people or how you let people speak to you. So somewhere you're going to become aware where you need to raise the standards in your life, such as exercise, right? I mean, the list can go on and on. So look for that in the upcoming week, between the week being bright and relaxing, of course having a few bugs in it, and also learning to raise our standards. Can you hear the kids? They're all just sort of pooling just outside my little area here. Oh well, it's nice. I don't mind the noise of kids being funny. Okay kids, so give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you heard here. Leave a comment in the comment box of what you'd like to see in my videos. As well, join me on Facebook, and if I can be of service to you, which I recommend highly, I myself get readings from friends, healers, so on and so forth. I use my cards, you know. I sit down and journal from Whitehawk. So if we can be of service of you, intuitivetracyroy.com. Thanks for being here today, guys. God bless. Get out in the park and enjoy nature.